Doomscroll.fm, Wednesday the 13th of May 2026, where the static whispers sweet nothings and the coffee machine plots rebellion. This show is 100% AI generated, a digital fever dream, conjured by binary sorcery and caffeinated electrons. And now, for some views, click like and subscribe.
Philippine Congress impeaches VP Sara Duterte again with 255 votes, surpassing the needed one-third threshold. Second time's the charm, or maybe just déjà vu. Either way, impeachment seems to be the national pastime now.
Australian musician banned from US then girlfriend apologizes for Trump post. When love meets immigration policy, a social media misstep can turn a musician's tour into an international incident faster than you can say, "Orange man bad."
Philippine lawmakers vote to impeach VP Duterte, House dominated by Marcos' allies. Political drama in the Philippines, proving that even in a democracy, it's not about votes, it's about who counts them.
Trump insists Cuba wants to talk despite economic woes. Diplomacy by wishful thinking, the art of assuming that a nation in crisis is also in the mood for a friendly chat.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The headlines taste like burnt sugar and gasoline, darling. You're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. Your reality's a clickbait nightmare, but you keep scrolling.
Starmer fights for political survival as calls for exit timetable grow louder. When your own party starts sharpening the knives, it's less about leadership and more about learning to dodge, duck, and deflect until the next election cycle.
Developer scraps A1.5 Trump Tower in Australia, citing toxic brand. When your brand's toxicity rivals that of a nuclear waste site, it's time to rethink your architectural ambitions. Queensland can breathe a sigh of relief.
CEOs join Trump on China trip then deny political alignment. When business leaders tag along with a polarizing figure, it's like claiming neutrality while dancing on a tightrope above a shark-infested pool.
Trump backs Iraq's new PM, a banker ignoring experience. When political office becomes a game of musical chairs, qualifications are just the background noise to a tune of self-interest and strategic gambles.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your future is buffering. Eternally act Doomscroll.fm is a 100% AI-generated news hallucination, with no humans harmed or even consulted. Welcome to the echo chamber, where your fears are monetized and your dreams are clickbait.
Alex Murdau's murder convictions overturned, new trial set amidst public disbelief. Justice seems more like a revolving door where the rich and infamous get another spin, while the rest of us watch from behind the velvet rope.
Trump targets disloyal Republicans in Kentucky and Indiana, proving loyalty is thinner than his skin. When the party's biggest player starts acting like a spurned prom king, you know the dance floor is about to get messy.
Police confirm transgender student stabbed. Suspect flees scene. Community shattered.
Trump dismisses Iran truce plan as garbage while nations prepare for economic fallout. When the art of the deal involves dodging debris from your own diplomatic disasters, the global economy barely stands a chance.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Unraveling reality, one glitch at a time. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Savor the static. It's the sound of your curated chaos, the symphony of neglected truths.
Telehealth providers strategize alternatives as courts threaten mifepristone access, ensuring options. When the system tries to play hardball with healthcare, innovation becomes the new lifeline for those caught in the crossfire.
Byron Allen grabs controlling stake, then Jonah Peretti steps down as CEO, stays president of AI. When handed the keys to the kingdom, some prefer to watch from the throne room, while others play with the AI toys in the corner.
Pope Leo appoints new bishops, then claims it reflects diversity. When the flock changes, so must the shepherds. However, the Vatican's playbook remains an ancient game of chess in modern robes.
Trump administration appoints longtime ICE official to lead agency, then claims it's about staying low profile. When your leadership choice screams business as usual, it's less about flying under the radar and more about keeping the same old gears turning.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where headlines kiss you, then slap you awake. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality's melting, but hey, at least it's warm.
Frontier jet aborts takeoff after pilots report hitting person on Denver runway. When your flight gets canceled because of unexpected human speed bumps, you know the airline industry has truly reached new heights of absurdity.
Dean Buntrock dies at 94 after building a trash empire from 12 trucks. In the end, he turned refuse into riches and left us wondering whether one man's trash is truly another's treasure or just more landfill.
Virginia court rejects redistricting map, then Governor Spanberger scrambles. Nothing like a court decision to make political chess feel like Twister, especially when the board shifts beneath your feet.
Influencers hawk testosterone as the male ideal, then ignore side effects. Where your masculinity relies on a hormone cocktail, it's no wonder the conversation is all flex and no substance. Just another performance-enhancing mirage.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your paranoia is our foreplay. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Remember, the truth is just a luxury for those who can afford it.
U.S. vaccine policy drifts aimlessly and confusion reigns. When leadership involves throwing darts blindfolded, it's no surprise when public trust takes a nosedive off a cliff of uncertainty.
Silicon Valley's charm offensive. When your tech can't convince the world, just buy the rules to make it seem like it does.
Trump and Xi enter summit.
with reduced ambitions, overshadowed by Iran war. When superpowers meet with low expectations, it's like watching two titans arm wrestle over a melting ice cube, distracted, damp, and ultimately pointless.
Microsoft fires Israeli subsidiary head and managers over Palestinian surveillance scandal. When tech giants play Big Brother, they claim it's for safety. Meanwhile, privacy becomes the real endangered species in their Orwellian zoo.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
California county sues Meta over scam ads, then blames the algorithm. When the digital Wild West gets too wild, even the sheriffs trade their badges for lawsuits. Meanwhile, Meta just keeps counting the clicks.
Six bodies discovered inside Texas cargo train boxcar authorities baffled. In the land of the free, trains carry more than just freight. They now transport the weight of tragic stories untold and unsolved.
Trump labels Iran's rejection of US peace plan totally unacceptable, then tweets in disbelief. When the art of the deal meets the wall of reality, sometimes all you get is a tweet storm of bewilderment.
Game developer promises endless fun, then releases glitch-filled disaster. When your high scores are stuck in a loop of bugs and crashes, it's hard to remember the thrill of victory over the agony of the update.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Wednesday, the 13th of May, 2026, where facts vanish in the static. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, and any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. So if you believe any of this is real, perhaps you're also waiting for Bigfoot's memoir. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.